Building on a slope. 4 common mistakes. Hello, I'm Fred Sweezer, a renovation consultant and designer with 40 years of construction experience. In this video, I'm going to talk about building on a slope and 4 common mistakes people make when building on slope sites. Problem number 1, multi-stage foundation pouring. Problem number 1, is multi-stage foundation pouring without the right engineering details. On a slope site, the foundation often must be poured in stages and stepped sections that requires accurate structural drawings. Without a structural engineer's plan, the pour sequence, reinforcement, and transition between levels can be done incorrectly, which can lead to cracking, settlement, or inspection problems. My recommendation is to order structural engineers' drawings before the foundation work begins so the staging and details are clearly defined. Underestimating the retaining walls. Problem number 2 is underestimating the retaining wall. On a sloped property, the construction of the retaining wall is extremely important because it holds back soil, helps manage grade changes, and supports the stability of the site. If the wall is not properly designed or built, it can lead to cracks, fail, or allow water pressure to build up behind it. My recommendation is to treat the retaining wall as a critical structural element and make sure it is properly engineered, drained, and constructed. Inspecting a deck. If a deck looks solid, that does not always mean it is safe. Every year, deck failures lead to injuries that could often have been prevented with better design, better construction, and better inspections. Inspecting a deck is more important than many homeowners realize. More than 2 million decks are built and placed each year in North America, replaced. And it is estimated that of the 45 million existing decks, only 40% are completely safe. Because decks appear simple to build, many people assume they are straightforward. But a deck is a real structure that must be designed to resist significant loads and stresses. Like any other part of the house, a deck must support people, furniture, snow loads, and stored objects, while also resisting lateral and uplift forces caused by wind and seismic activity. Deck stairs must be safe, handrails must be graspable, and deck rails should protect children by providing proper infill spacing. A deck failure includes any condition that could lead to injury, from rail failure to a full collapse. One challenge is that there is no international tracking system for deck failures, so many incidents are treated as isolated events instead of a part of a broader safety issue. Rail failures happen more often than complete collapses, but because they are less dramatic, those injuries often go unreported. Another important point is that many decks collapse happen when the deck is heavily loaded, especially during the summer when more people are gathered outdoors. Here's a inspection checklist. The deck ledger board connection to the house for gaps, loose fasteners, rust, or signs of separation. Look for missing or damaged flashings where the deck attaches to the house. Inspect post beams, joists, and footings for rot, movement, cracks, or improper support. Probe wood components for decay, especially near the ledger, post, base, and stair connections. Check fasteners, connectors, and hardware for corrosion or wrong types of metal for treated lumber. Inspect guardrails and handrails for strength, proper height, grasp ability, and safe infield spacing. Examine stairs for loose treads, uneven rise and run, and missing or unsafe handrails. Look at the deck surface for split boards, loose boards, trip hazards, and deteriorated walking surfaces. Check for signs of water drainage problems around the deck, footings, and at the house connection. If the deck shows movement, severe deterioration, or ledger problems, I recommend further evaluation by qualified professionals. Now, the fourth point is ignoring erosion control. Problem number 4 is ignoring erosion control. Erosion can affect the stability of the foundation and the overall structure, especially on a sloped site. To reduce that risk, the site should be graded properly and drain systems should be installed to direct water away from the foundation. Vegetation also be used to help stabilize the soil and improve erosion control. In addition, loose backfills should be carefully compacted to reduce settlement around the foundation, and the finished grade around the building should slope away from the structure to promote proper drainage.